Hello, collective. It's that time again. It's time for another exciting episode of Two Tones Twisted Tarot Tales. This is the show where I'll be delivering to you a twisted tarot tale on a public figure. So, let's get started. Alright guys, we need to know, who the hell is this Marjorie Taylor Greene? So I have done another one for her a long time ago when I first started doing this show. And it's about time we do another one because this person is crazy. And she is calling for the divorce of the United States. She's calling for succession or secession or divorce or whatever her crazy ass is talking about. So we need to find out, who is this Marjorie Taylor Greene? Marjorie Taylor Greene, born May 27, 1974, also known by her initials MTG, is an American politician, businesswoman, and far-right conspiracy theorist who has been the U.S. representative for Georgia's 14th congressional district since 2021. A member of the Republican Party, she was elected to Congress in 2020 following the retirement of Republican incumbent Tom Graves and re-elected in 2022. Greene has promoted anti-Semitic, white supremacist, and far-right conspiracy theories, including the white genocide conspiracy theory, QAnon, and Pizzagate. Other extremist conspiracy theories she has promoted include government involvement in mass shootings in the United States, murders perpetrated by the Clinton family, Clinton body count, and 9/11 conspiracy theories. Before running for Congress, she supported calls to execute prominent Democratic Party politicians, including Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama. As a congresswoman, she equated the Democratic Party with Nazis and compared COVID-19 safety measures to the persecution of Jews during the Holocaust, later apologizing for this comparison. During the 2022 Russian invasion of Ukraine, Greene promoted Russian propaganda and praised Vladimir Putin. Greene identifies as a Christian nationalist. A strong supporter of former President Donald Trump, Greene aided and supported Trump's attempts to overturn the 2020 U.S. presidential election and has since supported Trump's false claims of a stolen election. She called for the results of the 2020 U.S. presidential election in Georgia to be decertified and was part of the Sedition Caucus, a group of Republican legislators who unsuccessfully challenged votes for Joe Biden during the 2021 United States Electoral College vote count, even though federal agencies and courts overseeing the election found no evidence of electoral fraud. Days after Biden's inauguration, Greene filed articles of impeachment alleging abuse of power. On February 4th, 2021, the U.S. House of Representatives voted to remove her from all committee roles in response to her statements and endorsements of political violence. 11 Republicans joined the unanimous Democrats in the vote. She was appointed to new committee roles in January 2023. Alright guys, so this crazy ass person right here, Marjorie Taylor Greene. Look at those crazy eyes. Look at that. Look at that craziness there. She's a very strange person. I heard somebody once say they called in. I mean, look at this asshole behind her, Paul Gosar. He's a piece of shit too, but somebody had called into a radio show and somebody who actually went to her gym. Because she's a gym owner. She owns a gym and owns and operates a gym somewhere in Butthole, Georgia. Who knows? But somebody who went to her gym kept mentioning to her that it was really dirty in certain areas. And this crazy ass Marjorie Taylor Greene said, "Don't worry about it. Jesus will take care of it." All right, guys. So we gotta do a reading for Marjorie Taylor Greene, aka MTG. I just remembered. I want to I want to show headlines first. I want to show headlines involving Marjorie Taylor Greene first. So let's do, in the past month, some news headlines of Marjorie Taylor Greene. The New York Times, the New York man admits threatening to harm Marjorie Taylor Greene. Marjorie Taylor Greene, Joseph Morrell pleaded guilty to leaving menacing phone messages at the Georgia Republicans' congressional office. I think that's funny and hilarious because I think she's a monster. CNN, man pleads guilty to sending threatening voicemails to Rep. Taylor Greene. Axios, New York man. Okay. The Wall Street Journal, Marjorie Taylor Greene shouts back at Biden. Rep. Marjorie Taylor Greene, sitting in a back row and dressed in white, engaged repeatedly with President Biden during his remarks. She was getting up and yelling, boo, stupid, saying liar, stupid. The New York Times, Chelsea Handler thanks Republicans for enlivening dull, After her antics during the State of the Union address, Handler wondered when Marjorie Taylor Greene would join the cast of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. I guess that's Chelsea Handler, I think, is an entertainer. I don't know. CNN, Marjorie Taylor Greene reacts to George Santos' decision on committee assignments. Marjorie Taylor Greene spoke to CNN's Manu Raju about his decision. I did a reading for Santos. He might already have been out before you guys see this one. The Independent, Marjorie Taylor Greene mocked for saying 6 billion people at the border. Congressman Marjorie Taylor Greene was mocked after she mistakenly claimed that 6 billion, I'm sorry, not million, did I say? So 6 billion people illegally crossed the U.S. border during Joe Biden's time. That is an impossibility. This fool thinks 6 billion people crossed over the border. You know what I mean? This is ridiculous. Newsweek, Marjorie Taylor Greene's national divorce idea, too much. Even horrible Steve Bannon, the satanic hobo, says that Marjorie Taylor Greene's national divorce idea is too much. Steve Bannon has savaged Marjorie Taylor Greene's proposal for a national divorce between Republican and Democrat states, comparing it to spitting on the who knows. The Hill, Marjorie Taylor Greene to introduce bill to audit U.S. aid to Ukraine. Marjorie Taylor Greene on Thursday said that she plans to introduce a bill to force an audit of the billions of dollars in aid that the U.S. has sent to Ukraine. MSNBC, Marjorie Taylor Greene's Hollywood rant is detached from reality. Marjorie Taylor Greene's Hollywood rant is detached from reality. The Republican has been ranting on about a national divorce. Okay, guys, so that's just some of the headlines. This freak Marjorie Taylor Greene. Look at her. Look at this. She seems sort of, I don't want to rub anybody the wrong way, but she seems sort of mannish, guys. Come on. Tarot and Wonderland deck, come to my hand. Haha, yeah. Okay, I already shuffled it a whole bunch of times. I'll shuffle it again on camera. You know what? I keep forgetting to cut it, so let's do a cut too. We're gonna do a cut. We're gonna do a cut. I'm gonna cut it 4 times. 4 times Marjorie Taylor Greene should cut her mouth and stop talking. Just cut. Okay, universe, we want to know we want to get 2 cards for the past of Marjorie Taylor Greene. Whoa, that was fast. You see that? So, I don't think my deck is upside down. It's not. But we will look at the bottom card. So this was the first card to come out. And look, as you can see, Marjorie Taylor Greene is right here. It's hard to do it, but Marjorie Taylor Greene is right there. And she's chasing this white supremacist right here, because she wants to marry the white supremacist rabbit right there. So this is the Wheel of Fortune for Marjorie Taylor Greene. That's the first card for her past. The next card landed like this, upside down, and it is the 6 of Swords for Marjorie Taylor Greene, but it landed reversed. So these are the first 2 cards for Marjorie Taylor Greene's past. Let's move her horrible head up a little bit there. Miss Greene, if you're nasty. She's the worst kind of green, too. She's ruining that name. She's ruining at least 2 names. She's ruining the beautiful name of Marjorie, and she's also ruining the name of Greene, the word green. She's awful. Okay, universe, we need 2 cards for Marjorie Taylor Greene's present. Whoa, that's 1. Whoa. Oh, I forgot to look at the bottom card, didn't I? That's okay. So this is the first card for Marjorie Taylor Greene's present. It landed upside down, and it is the Justice card. I'm not sure what it means when justice is reversed, because it seems like she should already been in jail. So right now, in the present, justice is reversed for her. And the bottom card for that is the Ten of Swords reversed. So that's the Ten of Swords, and the bottom card right now is reversed Ten of Swords for her present, which is reversed justice. Okay, universe, we need 1 more card for Marjorie Taylor Greene's present. Whoa. Whoa. So the Page of Pentacles is the next card for Marjorie Taylor Greene's present. That's the March Hare. Look like the March Hare. You know, I think Bill Barr is the March Hare. And the bottom card for Marjorie Taylor Greene's Page of Pentacles is the 5 of Wands, which is it's a card of conflict. It's also kind of a card of training. All right, universe, we need 2 more cards for Marjorie Taylor Greene's future. Whoa, that came out right away. You see that? Oh, the 2 of Cups. The 2 of Cups. Look at that. So the 2 of Cups. You got which could be Trump right here. And you know, I've called Bill Barr the March Hare, but you know, it could be Trump, and this could be Marjorie Taylor Greene. But either way, the 2 of Cups is sort of like it's sort of like a lesser version of the Lovers card. And it doesn't necessarily have to mean physical lovers. It could mean her, you know, synchronizing in real good with somebody else, or synchronizing in real good with a group. So the first card for her future is the 2 of Cups. All right, universe, we need 1 more card for Marjorie Taylor Greene's future. Whoa, 2 came out. I forgot to look at the bottom card again. See how rusty I am, guys? So these 2 came out together. This was the first to hit. This is the Moon card. The Moon card is associated with sometimes the shadow and sometimes lunacy, magic, weird dreams, weird energy. So this is one of the cards that came out for her future. We got 1 more card here. This is the notorious 3 of Swords card, which is associated with heartbreak. Thank God. I'm so delighted that in her future, there's going to be some heartbreak. She deserves it. She's a horrible, awful, miscreant cretin. So, in her future, there's going to be some serious heartbreak. I don't even know where to put this card right now. I can't fit it anywhere. So I have to put it over there. All right, so what I want to do is we're going to put these cards to the side. Oh, let's look at the bottom card. Oh, look at that. This is the bottom card. This is either the bottom card for the entire reading, which is the 5 of Pentacles, or this is the bottom card for the last 2, which is her future. And I think the 5 of Pentacles, isn't that when you're out in the cold? Yeah, so this is the bottom card for her future. So hopefully she's going to be out in the cold. That'd be great, wouldn't it? That's good news, guys. That's really good news. I want to put this over here just because I like it so much. That's great. All right, Marjorie Taylor Greene is going to be out in the cold. Thank God. Okay, so let's get some descriptions of these cards. I don't even know if I showed you the 6 of Swords.
I don't know, I'm rusty. Hold on. Tarot in Wonderland book, come to my hand. Haha, yeah. Okay, so we need to find the Wheel of Fortune for horrible Marjorie Taylor Greene. MTG is not in the place to be. MTG sounds like, what's that ingredient in Chinese food that makes you fart? I can't remember. Okay, so the first card for Marjorie Taylor Greene's past is the Wheel of Fortune. Look at her. Look at Marjorie Taylor Greene chasing that white supremacist rabbit. Or maybe that's cocaine. She could be chasing the white cocaine rabbit. So let's find out what this means. In a reading, the wheel is vague when read on its own. It is a card that benefits from context. It can herald good luck or bad luck, things turning around for the better or taking a downturn. The one constant is that things are always changing, so don't get too attached to the situation. Another way to look at it is that everything will always be okay because no matter what, you will be on top again. No, you won't, Marjorie Taylor Greene. You just won't always know when that will happen. Like John Lennon said, everything will be okay in the end. If it's not okay, then it's not the end. So hopefully it won't be okay for Marjorie Taylor Greene forever. Keywords: fortune, chance, cycle of life, opportunity, destiny, fate, good luck, movement, turning point, annual event. She had a little bit of good luck for, in the past. She was able to get elected. She was able to scope out different areas of the Capitol and help give that information to insurrectionists and help them to break into the Capitol. And she was an operative for the insurrectionist underground. So she was doing pretty well in the past. So here's the next card for Marjorie Taylor Greene's past. The Six of Swords. There she is right there. Trying to move on to calmer waters, In a reading, this card indicates a safe space. She was safe in the past. A liminal space that exists between one reality and another. In traditional images, and this one, the rough water represents a dangerous situation. The smooth water indicates a better one. So in some way, whether literal or metaphoric, Marjorie Taylor Greene was moving from an undesirable situation to a better one, although it may just be a safe harbor and not your final destination. During the time in between, there is an opportunity to think about what you've wanted, what you thought it would be like, and how it actually was. More importantly, you can start to think about where you want to go next, who you want to be, and how you will live. Just as Alice had the sheep and royalty have their bishops, you will likely have someone, whether a real person, a book, a class, a podcast, that can advise you or provide you with a safe space to figure things out. Keywords: journey, heading towards safety, escape, flight, travel, assistance, admitting defeat, impossible situation, protection, shelter. And this Six of Swords came out reversed for her in the past. So in the present, justice came out for Marjorie Taylor Greene, but it came out reversed. So let's take a quick look. In a reading, justice promises that justice will be served. The questions that remain are these: who is serving up the justice and what type will it be? If we are on the receiving end, we will get what we deserve as determined by those sitting in judgment. Over this, we have little control, although we can take a lesson from the king and make sure our facts are in order and are clearly understood by all involved. If we are the ones sitting in judgment, we should note here that the justice card has far more to do with judgment than the card named judgment. We have the opportunity to pick which face of justice we wish to embody. We will forgive others as we would wish to be forgiven, or shall we demand our pound of flesh? Keywords: justice, karma, cause and effect, equality, truth, responsibility, integrity, fairness, judgment, contract, legal action, lawsuit, and trial. I think that the reverse justice card here from Marjorie Taylor Greene in her present, which is, this is the end of February and about to be the beginning of March in the year 2023. So I think that she's about to have a rough time with justice. That's what I think. So the second card that Marjorie Taylor Greene has for her present is the Page of Pentacles, which in the past, this brown rabbit is the March Hare, and I've called that rabbit William Barr. So the Page of Pentacles is in her present. In a reading, the Page of Pentacles may technically be young or inexperienced, but out of all the pages, they are the most mature and capable. The trade-off is that they may be a little slower than the other pages, but that is the price for stability. This page is always prepared, which shows that they have a bit of all the pages in them. They can take the initiative like the Page of Wands, anticipate and solve problems before they happen like the Page of Swords, and are thoughtful like the Page of Cups. These pages can be a bit awkward and lacking in charisma, making them shy. If you notice their abilities and take them under your wing, you will make a loyal and able friend who will be devoted for life. Keywords: message, student, young or inexperienced person, supporter, enthusiasm, prepared, mature beyond years, deliberate, taking time to do things carefully. I don't know, I think this sort of reminds me of her. It's sort of an immature creature. Or this could be her legal help. Maybe they're her legal help or inexperienced. So the first card for Marjorie Taylor Greene's future is the Two of Cups. In a reading, this card marks the beginning of a possibly intense and long-term relationship. It's common to assume this means a romantic relationship, but it can be any sort. Keep in mind, this card acknowledges the potential of such a relationship. It does not guarantee it. If you've ever met someone that you just clicked with, then you understand exactly what this card means. It's that little spark of excitement when some part of your soul recognizes a kindred spirit. Just because there is that connection doesn't mean it will blossom into something more, but there is definitely something worth investigating. The relationship doesn't have to be with another individual. It can be with a group, a new interest, a skill, an author, etc. Keywords: union, partnership, connection, falling in love, love at first sight, harmony, love, feeling in love, kindred spirit, attraction, romance. I think that Marjorie Taylor Greene is right here. I think Marjorie Taylor Greene is the Mad Hatter right here. And I think this Page of Pentacles has to do with her legal help. And he's right here. And so she's building a new relationship with legal help in the future. And I think it's immature, inadequate legal help. But then what could there possibly be to help this treacherous, treasonous traitor? The next card for Marjorie Taylor Greene's future is the Moon card. Okay, let's see what this is about, guys. Let's see. In a reading, the moon reveals a situation that is filled with uncertainty. Yay! Horrible MTG's future is uncertain. Sometimes we need to be told that we do not know all the facts and consequently cannot make a good decision. That's her. That's MTG. She don't know any facts, and she is unable to make any good decisions. If we try to decide now, we will base our choice on incomplete or erroneous information, which is everything Marjorie Taylor Greene knows. It could very well be that someone is purposefully keeping secrets in order to promote their own agenda. That's what she's doing. Sometimes we are prone to believing the illusions of the moon due to our own deep fears or dark desires. She's filled with dark desires. Sometimes we miss warnings because we are not willing to trust our intuition. When this card turns up, tread slowly and carefully. Avoid rash decisions and question everything, including your own motives, Marjorie Taylor Greene. Keywords: secrets, illusions, deception, imagination, mystery, subconscious, confusion, falsehoods, cycles, bewilderment, anxiety, insecurity, dreams, nightmares, visions, psychic ability. Thank God Marjorie Taylor Greene is scheduled for some nightmares and some insecurity and bewilderment and anxiety. And she's drowning in falsehoods already. I'm so happy that this person will be having nightmares in the future. And the final card for horrible, mannish Marjorie Taylor Greene, her future, is the Three of Swords. Heartbreak. In a reading, this card acknowledges and honors a hard truth that we have learned, Marjorie Taylor Greene. Something precious, something we value, has forever changed. The sanctity of the Capitol. Alright guys, well my screen went black and messed me up. We are probably deeply sad and heartbroken even, and can't imagine how we will reclaim that bit of goodness that we've lost. This horrible Marjorie Taylor Greene helped the sanctity of our nation's capital be deflowered by scumbags, including one of the ancestors or descendants of General Lee, the general of the Confederate Army. That asshole with the picture. You see, there's pictures of some asshole in the Capitol with the Confederate flag. The first time ever the Confederate flag had ever been brought into the Capitol was on January 6th because of this Marjorie Taylor Greene piece of shit. So I am very saddened and heartbroken by our capital being deflowered by scumbags. And I'm a harsh critic of our nation. We all survive these experiences, and even though things will never be the same again, we also adapt to our new reality. The human spirit has a great capacity to thrive, even though it feels like it's going to be a long time before you can move on. An important lesson to bring forward is to continue to hold on to the truth you've gained. Hold on to it, but don't let it become a prison of bitterness or a weapon to keep others out. Keywords: unwelcome knowledge, painful truths, heartbreak, heartache, betrayal, disloyalty, and unfaithfulness. So thank God in the future, Marjorie Taylor Greene will be having a huge heartbreak. I'm so delighted. She is a piece of shit. So look, pretty soon I'm going to go ahead and we're going to do some clarification for these cards for MTG. Two Tones Infernal Deck. Come to my hand. Haha, yeah. Okay, so I've already shuffled it, but I'm going to shuffle it again on camera and I'll cut it too. I keep forgetting to cut it. You know, unlike MTG, she cuts the cheese all the time. Mannish Marjorie. Oh. So let's go ahead and cut this 4 times here. All right. We need to get clarification for MTG's Wheel of Fortune. Whoa, that was fast. Did you see that? Let's see. And then like this. So this is the stagnation card, but it sort of landed upside down. So there's no stagnation in the past. Her Wheel of Fortune in the past, her infinite possibilities in the past had no stagnation. So she had sort of a bright past, didn't she? Okay, universe. We need clarification for the Six of Swords reverse for MTG. Whoa, I didn't mean for all that to come out, but okay. So we got a lot that came out. This landed like this. So this one hit first. No. This one hit second. No constipation. And this one was the last one, resistance. So either she has no constipation resistance, which is no resistance to constipation. So obviously constipation is involved. So, I mean, it makes sense because she's full of shit. So she's got no resistance to constipation. Yes, thank you. We all knew she was full of shit, guys. And that's with Six of Swords, which would be normally moving to calm. This is in the past, moving to calmer waters. So she had no resistance to constipation in the past when she tried to move to calmer waters, and it didn't work. Okay, we need clarification for Marjorie Taylor Greene's justice reversed. I think I need to bend these cards more. Oh. All right. So this is the evasion card. And it landed like this, so it's no evasion. So there's no way she can evade the justice that's coming down for her. She cannot evade the justice. That's something really good. I'm glad to hear. So we need a clarification card for the Page of Pentacles for Marjorie Taylor Greene's present, and that justice card is in the present too. So presently she cannot evade justice, and we need a clarification for the Page of Pentacles. Alienation. Yes. She will be alienated presently. And that legal help that's trying to help her will be alienated. Because that's what I think he is. Okay, so for the future, for the Two of Cups future for Marjorie Taylor Greene, we need a clarification. So that dumb March Hare that's trying to join forces with her is blind. The future for Marjorie Taylor Greene's help, and that strong connection she's making, is blind. Okay, we need clarification for the Moon for Marjorie Taylor Greene. Whoa. Oh, look at that. It landed like this, so it'll be reversed. So play. So no playing around with her nightmares. Her nightmares are not playing around. Her nightmares are no joke. She's gonna continue having nightmares because she's a horrible bastard. That's right, I call this woman a bastard. So we need clarification for the Three of Swords, but I'm gonna move this over. This was the bottom card. I'm gonna move that over. We need clarification for Marjorie Taylor Greene's Three of Swords in the future. Whoa, what was that? It landed like this. Let's turn it over. Options, but reversed. She has no options regarding her heartbreak, her future heartbreak. There is nowhere she can go. There's nothing she can do. It's unavoidable, unavoidable. She cannot avoid. She has no options to avoid the heartbreak in her future. Thank God. There is a God. Yes. I can't wait for her heart to break. Occult Tarot, come to my hand. Haha, yeah. All right. We're going to shuffle this. We're going to find out which demon or demons are hanging around the horrible Marjorie Taylor Greene. Maybe I'll shuffle it the other way. Let's see. Because it's bending too much. Let's shuffle it this way. Alright. Yeah. I need to cut it before. Now, okay, universe, please tell us which demon or demons are hanging around horrible Marjorie Taylor Greene. Whoa, that was fast. The first one that came out is Grimory, which is associated with the Empress. Grimory procures the love of a woman of any age. Tells where treasures are hidden, tells of the past, present, and future. You know, maybe one of the dark secrets Marjorie Taylor Greene is hiding behind her horrible mannish face. Remember, this is a Christian fundamentalist. It's possible she's either bisexual or lesbian. And since her mind is so warped from Christianity, she's hiding it. And that's why, one of the reasons why she's so mentally ill. And I bet you this demon, Grimory, has been hanging around, and she's sort of been asking it to bring her a woman. I wonder if that's what this is about in the future. She might have meet a lesbian and get married. We'll see. That's just the first demon. All right. What other demon or demons are hanging around Marjorie Taylor Greene? No, I'm not gonna take that. It's too much. I mean, maybe it was in there. It's just too much, though, guys. It's too much. Whoa. Okay, I have to take these. So look at this. Whoa. She's got a lot of demons hanging around. Oh my God. They are not going away. Wow. She got so many demons hanging around her. Marjorie Taylor Greene is a cesspool of demons. Okay, so the first one that would have hit would have been Orius, the Hierophant. Teaches astrology, the virtues of the stars and the houses of the planets and how to understand them. Transforms men with dignities. Finds favor with friends and foes. Right. The next one that would have hit would have been Lucifuge Raphocale, which is associated with the Ace of Pentacles. Gives all worldly power and treasures. Makes one rich quickly. She probably got some good money pretty quickly when she got into that gym business that she never cleans. She expects Jesus to clean her gym. Stupid. Real dumb. The next one is Elagos, King of Swords, associated with the King of Swords. Elagos. Reveals knowledge of forthcoming battles and procures the favor of lords and kings. Yeah. She probably does have a little bit of intuition in her mannish head. And the last demon associated with the Three of Pentacles, Orabas. Answers questions about the past, present, and future. Gives dignities. Grants the favor of friends and foes and is a faithful servant. Notice how this particular horse demon has no wiener. Yeah, she probably likes that. Okay, well, this is gonna finish up this reading for horrible Marjorie Taylor Greene. She's obviously, in the past, she obviously had some kind of luck, and there was no stagnation for it. Also, when she tried to move on to calmer waters, it was difficult because she had no resistance to constipation. I had to move it, guys. Sorry, I should have moved it earlier. So, obviously, she has no resistance to constipation, so she was full of shit in the past. I still think she's full of shit today. Today, justice will be coming down on her. She thinks that she's going to get justice, but it's reversed for her, and there's no evading it. And this person who I think is going to be working with her legally is either going to be alienated or is going to be unable to stop MTG from being alienated. They're probably both going to be alienated. That's the present right now. So then also for the future, this person, I think, is blind to the demonic forces that's all over MTG's checkerboard pajamas. And then she's having nightmares, and those nightmares are nothing to play around with. They are not playing. Her nightmares are deep and strong and powerful. And in the future, she's going to have no options to get out of this heartbreak. So this heartbreak's really going to hurt her bad. Thank God. And she's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 demons hanging around her. Grimory, who is procuring the love of a woman. I think that's a secret MTG doesn't want us to know. Orias, who is teaching her about the planets and transforming men with dignities and finds favor with friends and foes. Lucifuge Rofakal, who is giving worldly power and treasures to her, and she's making it's making her rich quickly, or it probably already made her rich quickly. And Elagos, who is revealing knowledge of forthcoming battles and procures the favor of lords and kings. Somebody needs to get on top of this MTG quickly, because she's got knowledge of forthcoming battles. And of course, Orobos, the wienerless horse demon, who is answering questions about the past and the future, and is granting favor to friends and foes, and is a faithful servant to her. See, so we need to be careful of this horrible MTG. Okay, so this is gonna finish up this reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please share, like, and subscribe. I appreciate you guys showing up. You are my terrific titans. You are Two Tones terrific titans. And please tell all your friends about my crazy show. And until next time, I'll see you later.